Have you ever wondered how fast can a Roadster Camaro go around the Nurburgring? Stick around and find out.
Welcome to the very first video of Machine Head Racing. I created this channel because I see that there's a big gap when it comes to content creation for Gran Turismo 7. Most of the other YouTubers are covering the live races and the weekly challenges and so on, but I see almost no one covering the different builds that you can do within the game with all of the different options of cars and combinations that you can make. So the idea behind this channel is to show you builds based on real life cars, bring the specs as close as possible to the real life cars, and then take them for a spin at the Nurburgring and see how they do. In this case, I'm bringing you the Road Rage Camaro, which is based on the Roadster shop 1970 Camaro, I believe, and I'm going to take you through the specs of the car, as I said before, based on how the car performs in real life, the horsepower that the car actually has, whether it has an automatic or manual transmission, and we are going to try and replicate that to the best of my abilities. As you can see, I replicated the skin, and I'm going to leave you a link in the video description below so that you can, in case you're interested, you can deep dive on more of the details about this wonderful machine that we are going to be looking at today. So let's go to the build itself. As you can see, I am going with sport soft tires. I only stiffened the anti-roll bar a little bit to keep the car under control, and I set the maximum speed to 320 kilometers per hour. The car has more or less between 750 and 800 horsepower. And here on the screen, you can see the modifications that I did, that I applied in order to achieve this amount of horsepower. So here we go, starting the lap at the Nordschleife. You will see that the car is pretty slippery. You have to really control the accelerator as much as possible to prevent wheel spin and to try to keep it under control. So here we are at the Sabine Schmitz curve. Flat out, trying to use as much of the tarmac as we can to maximize our speed. Down to third gear. Again, fighting the oversteer that the car is trying to induce under acceleration. Third gear through here to keep the car under control. And now, flat out. Through Flugplatz, heading down to Schwedenkreuz. Hardly from flat out here. The car is trying to oversteer through the jump, and now hard brake for Arenberg. I believe that I did this in third gear. And now flat out through the foxhole. I'll shut up so that you can hear the beast of an engine that this car has. Okay, we're reaching Adenauer now. Slowly feathering the pedal, otherwise we're going to be oversteering like crazy. Two wheels on the grass. This is going to compromise our exit here a little bit with dirty tires, but we survived. Heading now to beef path. A little bit sideways, keeping it under control. Now miss hit miss. Not too bad. A little bit of left foot braking to keep it under control. Now hard braking for the slowest corner of the circuit. Again, feathering the throttle to try to keep it under control and limit wheel speed to the minimum. Hitting the apex, nice. And now we start the climb. Sideways on the exit of this corner. Again, it's really hard to put down the 800 horsepower that this car has, but it's really, really fun to drive. Especially with the setup that I shared with you guys at the beginning of the video. Okay, so we begin the climb. This part is almost flat out. The car has lots of understeer at these very high speeds. You have to try to keep that under control. Man, the sound of the engine, this car is great. We catch some air here in this part. Cars floating around sideways through this corner. And now we are approaching the carousel. I'm going to shut up so that you can hear the engine a little bit more. Massive oversteer there, but kept it under control. And now we move on to my favorite part of the circuit. This very fast flowing part of the circuit. I think it's really, really great. Again, fighting the constant oversteer, feathering the throttle, and trying to correct the direction of the car with a little bit of left foot braking when needed. The inside here, over the curb, flat out at the hill. Try to keep the inside as well here. Stay close to the apex to not lose any time in this part of the circuit. And now we're headed to YouTube corner. Heading now to Ace Curve. As the name says, it's very slippery, so we have to be really careful with the throttle here. Over the curb and flat out down the hill. Brake before the jump, release. Brake as soon as you touch the ground again. And now we're heading to the Stefan Belov S. Again, try not to jump here. I still upset the car. Little bit of grass, but we carry on. This corner is really difficult to get right. The car understeers like crazy in this part of the circuit. Reaching now the mini carousel. Big moment on the exit of the corner. Again, oversteer due to the excessive power that this car has. Here we are in the Dottinger straight. The maximum speed of this car is also insane. It's about 200 miles per hour, 320 kilometers per hour more or less. Big braking zone here into Tiergarten, trying to carry as much speed as possible, down to second gear, all over the curve, trying to cut the corner as much as possible. And we are back at the beginning of the circuit. Complete the lap. And we achieve a lap time of 6:52.66. This would place the Road Rage Camaro in the 4th position in our ranking board. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you liked the video. Leave your comments below. Remember to subscribe and see you in the next one.